My people, how una dey, how una dey? Thank you for coming aboard. Thank you for coming aboard. How una dey? Una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and depend on the locations una dey watch us from. And welcome to Ola Coco One of Everywhere Talk Show, aka the man of the truth. I dey here with my chair of all chair today, Congress Ogele, all the way from Oslo. We wan talk about the matter wey dey ground. As una dey come on board, make una share this broadcast. Press like, press love. We wan really know wetin dey happen with Apostle Kassy and Prophet Jeremiah. So we wan really know wetin dey happen about this their matter wey dey ground, because I never see where man of God go dey use police dey arrest another man of God. So I never, all these things dey strange. So I never see. I think a few months ago, people still dey talk about testimony. So up to now, how testimony matter go, we no know. So not be only Jeremiah na he did that Edo State. Not be only Jeremiah did Edo State. So anything wey be say you know yours good, any bad news, if Jeremiah must to dey involve inside. So all those things not be waiting call for. It no make sense at all. It no make sense. So that be the reason why we come out today, so that we will come talk to the whole world. And if una still get anything when I want to talk about this matter, make una feel free, make una still call in for this broadcast today, make una still educate us. Because we ourselves, we still dey learn. So I never see where pastor go dey fight each other. So last time Apostle Kassy members, they come outside, they say Jeremiah don't kidnap their pastor. So it dey strange to us. Why be say a old pastor go fit still come out for pastor go dey attack your own pastor like this? So I don't understand. Not be so God say me they can't lead the people. Not be so God say me they lead the people. So I know if pastor personify themselves, the government not they do the needful, then where the Nigeria can they go? That one me say na Zoom, not be Zoom. OBO people have been a OB this thing they call them. They say Nigeria as Zoom. IPOP they call Nigeria Zoom. So I believe if something like this really they happen, I be say that country now is Zoom. Now Zoom, when you be say now only man is supposed to they walk around for that full Nigeria. Because I don't know why they happen. Pastors, when you be say supposed to they educate people, they arrest themselves. Any small thing, testimony matter when come out up to now, we don't know how testimony issue go. We never see testimony now for live video. Say, this one a testimony, you see where it can do, see how it matter they go. So now when you see the words, when you still get one or two ideas, make una still come educate us, so that maybe we know how this matter they go. So make una come educate us. Welcome back. Osaiwa may greet the okay. Osaiwa may off Ogele. Osaiwa may they greet you. So I may they greet you. That is the lecturer of Beku's matter. So okay. Osaiwa may go very lucky going one day. Yeah, my dad finish. So make una help us share this broadcast and when I know so like Coco now, all these Zekwa ladies, because of the advice when we advise them, these Zekwa ladies and audio money. So they don't find their work now to the block all my follower. Or my follower don't they come in, they don't feel they see my update anymore. But nevertheless, they go tire. Because must see you wagbe, must be audio 2019. Why you buwasi, must see you wagbe. So now so it be. Make I let my Ogele still greet to now, make it greet to now small so that before we go enter this matter, when we begin use math, they talk and they go small as they go. And Apostle Kassy does do one video comment. We all go still listening to the video together.
I send that to you now, you know, sir.
Yes, you send that to me. I go download them now. I won't send link give Osayiwa me so that if he make it constantly talk for this matter when they ground. So
Yes, my people, I agree to now. I agree the house. Now, my brother Ogile from Norway, I say good evening to everybody in the house. I beg brothers and sisters, when I share our broadcast, when I not relent, press like your team. That love I like, we need that. When I see they show us love, when I see they give us some star. Now time now we they take till they educate ourselves. We not just be perfect person. We they learn. And I see they come they wash us. As I see they listen to our voice. Now God will bless you now. The hand
amen.
go on until they press that like and share. God will bless that hand for you. I beg. When I see they at least when I see they give us something, when they show us love, encouragement. Because we now good news now we talk. We they fight for justice. We because anyway where there's injustice, we they kick against them. Now make people not too much like us. Because I cannot be biased when I know that something is not true. No, we go do the findings. So according to what my brother talk just now, they say, you see, Nigeria get problem already. If men of God, where you call yourself men of God, evil men of God, they pray for politicians, may they lead the country. How that country will succeed? Nigeria can never succeed. Because the people where they lead them, where they pray for them, all of them are evil. 95% are evil pastor, where they pray for our politicians. Evil plus us evil equals to evil. The politicians can see evil. So two of them, they can't join together. Ola Koko talk one thing just now say, testimony matter, we not hear about them again. Una talk say the Nigerian government not hear about them. Even when they even carry testimony, mama come in, una government not hear them. Why government Pasek not raise the alarm? You know, talk put, they arrest the woman from Abuja car company because you know one thing, you see the problem when Nigeria get. Now, but election they come now. One political party, 20 people don't take form. That is 20 billion. 20 billion for only form. And we will talk say money not in Nigeria. Pastor Jeremiah wanted to talk that day. One woman from Canada, they call and say he duping money. Pastor Jeremiah, they pray for life, they say, I am a billionaire. Una not answer where for see that money where they call themselves billionaire. Whose factory for work? Whose company he open for Nigeria? Because of the money where they collect for people, now it turn to billionaire. He go sell water for una. He go sell sticker for una. Different thing go even sell sand for una. Not you want to not be bad. Why you not go press say I am a billionaire? Now only if you want share money for members, you go carry the money come YouTube. Come the show now. People they say, the man too good. That one has scam. That what they call more you see, less you see. Now be that something one of the look so. As he show that money to the public, money where you go get for that money is times 10 of that money when you share. It's times 10 of that money when you share. Most Nigerian pastors, they are the most fraudulent people I've ever seen on earth. Because the politicians not feel ask them, say, we're not for to see the money. Even the politicians, they be thief. They don't feel ask them. Now make that they live free life. You know why they disturb Pastor Kassy? He say Pastor Kassy not get level, he not get money. How this is what they do to Pastor Kassy? You fit do one to Suleiman, you know fit do one because that one get money, get money. You fit do one to Pastor Chris, no. Even though those one come and criticize, I don't go fit do one to them. Money talks. Whose money you want show come on? Where Suleiman on see come on? You see the problem where Nigerians get. That kind of person where we say he not get heart of forgiveness, say because person talk against him. And at the fact that the person they talk, Pikin go lost for your church. Bring the CCTV camera come out. You go talk, say the camera, you know, they work again. And at the same time, you go come out for live video. Tell the world, say God don't give you revelation. Say before month ending, testimony will come out. Some people will see carry their leg go that kind of church. A prophet that lied to the whole world. The message where God not send out, he can't preach to the world. So tell me the manipulation where they just came. And people do not get brain again. Without that, like Oyibo. If the Western world, now Pastor Jeremiah for do that something where he do, in church go day ground zero. Because Oyibo of them go wait for that day where he talk. Say God don't tell him. Now let Nigeria they feel deceive now. Now let Nigeria pastor will tell you say your mama na wish. You will go to fight your mama. Your mama will carry you for 9 months. He can't train you. You can't even go there abroad. They don't kill you that time. Now when you want to help and I want to kill you. Because pastor want to collect your mother chance. Make you they send the money where you're supposed to give your mama, can't they give her. When I don't see what will happen for Benny. Pastor collect motor from person, he go change the color of the car.
Yeah, I will need to we'll play the video later.
He go change color of the car. That one he call himself man of God. He say he use car to sow seed. The boy go the collector for their hand. And they tell them say most pastors are juju they use for now. Because most of them way they the church now don't lost in our senses. Because immediately you step your leg into that arena, your destiny is gone. Number one, your senses is gone. Now then you go to walk put. You give pastor motto. They so seed you can use next to the waka. Even the gold necklace where you get, you pastor collect them from your hand. Not be already the guy can collect you. First collect another person you. And if you don't collect and you go change the color of the car, you can use the car. You see the message. You see the teaching when Nigerian pastor they cheat people. Before the boy can go report for station. Now the pastor juju na fellow. Now so that boy for you the waka you waka da.
Now the boy brother where he come from, according to waiting at the video. The brother
abroad.
Abroad, yeah. Now
where you want to go carry a brother for airport? Where your motto? He say he give pastor. What do you use that do? Now that the boy ask for clear. You give pastor motto, you can use like the waka. That one on the other hand. So you see the problem when Nigeria get. Not be saying we hate pastor, but what did they do to our people? They enslave our people too much. The enslavement is too much. Because the Apostle Kassy, they fight for the freedom of that boy when I put for bondage. You can't intimidate them because you get money. And the money where you get, now from your members' hand, now you forget them. And are they sorry for some people where they are abroad? You say, I'm a partner to Pastor Jeremiah Church. Partner, and they give money every month. And most of our parents don't see 3 square meals they eat for Nigeria. Person one they partner with, if they tell us saying be billionaire. He get private jet. Jeremiah know they use Belgian car, and new cars now they use. You where they partner with that kind of person, now Belgium now you they buy for abroad. Sometimes you know go see money to do insurance put. Especially most of the way they Italy. They go to drive car without no insurance.
No insurance.
But you go to partner with pastor where be billionaire, where they use SUV, a car that worth 50 million naira. So I don't understand the kind of miracle one of the find. Una go believe on human being like una. I don't understand the kind of miracle all these guys want to give. Pastor go come out for his side church. You say I want to marry for people who is not able to marry. You know what they do now, so? One, if they enslave una. 2, if they tell una say una be inferior people, una cannot do anything by una say without me. Then they talk so. Not be help. Person when want marry for people. No, you're not supposed to show up for public domain. Now that one I be the game where they tell they deceive Nigerians. If they want to do help of 1 million for person, must you show it on their TV? Oyibo they do charity, that they give countries money. You not go hear that for their mouth. Tsunami go happen for some country. They go donate money, go give them. You not go hear that for their mouth. You want give 1 million to one person where poor, the whole world will share. Sometimes they'll come out the money, put the sandball for your neck, make they see the money where they give you. Now that the game day where they deceive all of them. This man good, they help people. No, because the money that is given out it doesn't belong to him. The money that they exploit from Mr. A, he will use it to help Mr. B small. Because the money, he not the salary earner. He not be senator. Now church is just they stay, they collect money. Because Nigeria is a dead and arrival country. A corrupt country, they don't pay tax. Pastors go to get 20 private cars. Pastors go to move with convoy. Police go full inside pastor yard. Police go full their church. You will tell me, say, now God all those ones deserve. You see, things of God, what people don't understand, the way I tell understand them, not be my mind, not be child play. If God give you power, your power, say, from real Almighty God, your mouth, you can move mountain. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, with your mouth, you can move mountain.
That's truth.
You must not go and look for somebody to lay hands on your head before you will be delivered. No. Do you know the meaning of God calling? Some people, they misinterpret this God calling. All those ones, pastors, they go carry person, go to their church. You not go fit deliver that person. The person go to sick. You go tell them, say, take this money, go to India. And you call the tell me, say, that God call you. That God will punish all of you. You don't even know the meaning of God calling. God, person where God call, say, my son, I send you this message. Go and free people that is sick from the world. Immediately you pronounce it from your mouth, that sickness will disappear. Now be God calling. Let me say, God call me. I am called by God. Person where say God call him, he prophesied to us, say, on the 31st month ending of March, testimony will come out. He come out. He can't still go church again after 4 days. Go live. Say there is confusion everywhere. Because you don't use money to set confusion. And some social media presenters where they are abroad, when they shame, where their hands caught, you go there abroad. You go look for person where want to give you money for Nigeria. Now not the shame. Person they pray make it improve. Now you're supposed to give person money because no someone that they use low currency, you they use high currency. And Neru now will go down.
Akabo.
And now and Neru now will go down. Give me 100,000. I'll just talk 200 euro. You gonna use, you gonna support evil. How God will talk, can't bless you. Pikin miss. Everybody talk different thing against that woman. Even that cripple to born self, we're supposed to thank God for her life. May somebody who cannot walk, for her to have 3 children, saying that God, that is the power of God. Person where you cannot, where they creep for ground, is your second carry belly 9 months. Pikin will come out. Because now God stand with her, now they can forget all those children. Who God stand with, he can never fall. Lie. So, right from day one, that day, when Pastor Jeremiah mentioned, say, God given revolution, that revolution not come to pass. There is nothing Jeremiah will do that will make me to call him a man of God. Because he played with our Creator. He lied against him. Because the message that God does not send you, don't preach it to the world. How can you say God tell you something and the something not come to pass? You say, God, you call God for the first time, I don't answer you. Second time, I don't answer you. The third time, God calls you, my son, I have heard your prayer. Before now, the month and that child will be out. And you say you can't hear from God. That's the temple of evil, now you hear that message. People don't know how important this our Heavenly Father is to our life. Any pikin where they'll say don't judge. No, we must have to judge them. Don't play with the name of God. No, no human being on earth should be playing with that name because that name is too superior. Because why now? What did Jeremiah teach the word that he cheat them? He lied against God. He lied against God. He said God give him a revelation, say the pikin will come out. When I see the pikin up to now,
will they wait?
For how many? He even predict the death journal. The video still there. In protocols, come and say, Papa, what do you talk so? Where you they go? You not good though. Now they can go to talk. Say, I've said confusion into them. Confusion everywhere. I didn't say so. They didn't remember. They didn't understand what I say. What you say, I don't know whether all these parts of the thing say people are deaf and dumb. Wait till you talk, it they with you. You still can't go the same church again. Go the lie. Our people still wake up on Sunday morning, dress, go that kind of church. Pastor just a lie, open lie to the world. Open lie to the world. You see, there are things you will say, don't judge nobody. Like, no. They say, heaven help those who help themselves. We are the children. Me, I'm a child of God. I cannot stand where they are using the name of the Lord in vain. I will not stand there. I will kick against it. Don't use God's name. Don't deceive anybody. Because our God is not a deceiver.
Yeah. Talking and do God.
He's not a deceiver. So don't just bring that logic. All the people they pray, and God will tell them, you guys don't even know what you are doing. We need to fight for our God because he's our creator. When people are trying to scandalize our God name, we need to back him up. That is why he created us as a children. Who can stupid pastor be that? Our supreme, the most high, you're going to use his name, take the lie. So me, I'm going to get respect for you. It doesn't work that way. Any arrow where they throw, you they return it back to them because why? Already, God has stand already say, yes, my children is talking on behalf of me. The message I did not send, people is now using it against my own children. You see all these pastors want to follow. They want to mislead you now. Go to wrong direction. Before now come out, you can't be different thing. One man talking for China TV today, they say, Redeem have 43,000 parish in the world. He said the biggest church in the world, all is from Nigeria. I don't know. All the whole big church in the world, all is from Nigeria.
From Nigeria. And where we still there,
Yes, the biggest church in the world is from Nigeria. But today, the same people, where we say, I listen to them, I say, the same people that is controlling all this church, these are the people that will pray for politicians. You see how will God answer those kind of prayer? You as a pastor that is manipulating people. You don't ever see one prophecy where they talk, where it don't come to pass. That's what I mean at the ask. This 2023 election, they don't be lie again. Now so God tell me say you not go there. Now so God tell me say you not go there. Now so God tell me, why can't you people prophesy say God said in 2023 Nigeria is going to be electrified. It's going to be brightness in Nigeria. They know they talk that one. They know they talk that one. Say, the new president, God has shown it to me that is going to industrialize the whole country. Youth will be getting job. Unemployment will reduce. They know they talk those ones. The message where they tell they sell all these politicians to us. Like they say they give them money, not because send all those pastors those messages. Somebody said it. Ayedekpo, when Goodluck Jonathan was campaigning, he saw no vote for Goodluck Jonathan, he go fire. He said it. How can a man of God? You are forcing people against their will. The Jonathan, when he ruled for 6 years, where he for come, now no go area.
And the dog will take form again now.
You know what Jonathan want to do? Let me tell you one thing. A greedy man is always a greedy man. Jonathan just quiet like that, but he's a greedy man. Amajiri, you say you not the APC. How Amajiri will just carry 100 million go collect fund for you? You don't ever see person where not the party, you go to collect fund for the party where not the.
No.
You see Nigeria, I don't know whether that juju they say they plan their eye will be and not know. And some people see the defender. These people just carry money, go APC secretariat, go collect Jonathan fund. Now plan work. I also want to hold on to power. Me, I know. Because if Jonathan becomes the nominate Jonathan, if they even APC bring Jonathan come out, now that Jonathan, the APC will lose. Me na maka. APC will lose totally. Because Jonathan want to sell the south to the north. If Jonathan become president, Jonathan cannot even rule 4 years. Now be good to not know.
2 years.
Only 2 years that Jonathan will rule. Because no president have ever ruled 12 years as a civilian president. All these outside people, imagine they told Jonathan and said they will give him 14 million votes. Go cow or under the count, Jonathan. Okay, we can buy. Yeah, we have 15 million. The South, where he said they're wise, will they fight against ourselves? We don't feel coordinate ourselves to take wipe all this. Imagine when they go school come for Nigeria. The constitutional person we want to use. Jonathan will be slow poison. Go Bayelsa State. Now swampy area where Jonathan for come. Now swampy. Jonathan region is the highest oil well in Nigeria. But the abject poverty, that be the capital of poverty. Go to Bayelsa State. I've been there. Go to Bayelsa State, you will cry. Jonathan know how he not get one single if job people not go do research. Now slap them, go even slap on the head, say go collect from. What you want to do? You spend 6 years in power as a president. You never did anything.
Nothing. President for that matter.
So now you want. You see, these same people, when Jonathan they campaign that time, he don't go this Ayedepo church. All these evil pastors, I see they pray for them. So you see, they are on the same category because they don't get conscience. Even the pastors will get these billions now. The members inside the church, they are suffering. They don't even care whether those want to suffer. So bring. All the whole people post for church, pastors go engage their children put. Pastors, if you see people church, most of the churches for Nigeria today, now the pastor children they control. And the fact that I've been a redeem in one talk. Redeem, you don't see picking. Now people pastors they pick. Because after his father, they will continue from where their father stopped. So now they say that family investment. House of God is not supposed to be like that. Then they get assistant pastors. If the general oversat the assistant pastor might come from another family, it will take off from where you stop. But Nigerian church shouldn't be like that. Now family business. So house of God now become a family business. So you are telling me those people they are serving God. House of God is made for everybody. Everybody can go there, serve your God. As you start that church, there is every church, they see assistant general overseer. Once he don't die, they don't agreement the assistant general overseer enter. He will take over the church. He will take over the church. So you see the problem when Nigeria gets, they say monkey go to walk, babo go to shop. And that's the problem of Nigeria. We go, as we they preach the truth to them now, they go see they hate you. They go see they shoot themselves put for inside. I always they tell people, I not be millionaire, but I am okay. When they talk to a person, they day okay for your life. I feel go Nigeria today. I'll spend 1 month. I feel see 2 million spent on my own. I'll bring and come out for pocket. People in Nigeria, they don't even get 10,000 naira.
No, they don't get.
From month to month. So they are still living. Talkers of business, if I want to go to Nigeria, I feel put 2 million for my pocket. I go spend that for myself. Now, where they home, now we fight for. Not be we. Our children generation, we don't fix that one already. Those ones, they know they go Africa again. Now where it did there because our family did there. Now because they do all these protests, what would they do for online? Because we don't get anything we want to go benefit for them. No. If we do take for Nigeria, now 3 weeks we don't come back. Sometimes 3 years we don't even go there. Now only we not get light. See water way for Ogbeson Road, for Benin, Orion Onasabo Aleni, and human beings living in those areas. And I'll talk to still get government. Tomorrow I'll still go church for inside that swampy. What you go kidding? Why we have your money, pastor? A pastor when we church, give bread, somebody say hallelujah. Why sorry? Fry bread you will be telling 65 years old woman to go in for fasting. When I dry fasting, we fry corn in a war. We're betting any doing or the point to have fun, we wanted to ask sorry. Come on, pastor, have fun. Or triumphant. Or triumphant. Oh, we dry fasting or rule. Also, want the yaw. So don't allow people to be manipulating you guys. While we are fear in Nigeria. Also, once I know Nigeria is a wise country. In Nigeria, my wise. In Nigeria, we use this and deceive. Boke kan ba se ki wa deceive do. Yen wo orizepo. You know what problem wana? Ozebogbe many technocrat go. Yeah, what made the mean about one young? Oh, yeah, I could be you expecting. A technocrat in a war, one hour.
Homophobia.
So, the only thing I want to tell my people, Pastor Kassy is doing the right thing. Because he never belongs to them, that is why they are intimidating him. All right, or they by group healing, forget it. Or they by secret court in here, forget it. Yeah, we are going to go here with Sakwan. You remember when the web bonnie and radio better me like you were talking. Yeah, better me like my uncle and like me and you go with Sakwan. Ikpere no nia. Ikpere ya uye church in Nigeria. Me that ko ikpere no. Why is that? That way you want to go to some big church where I'm part and I was asking to where I'm away. Oh, Friday. Should make us a Giago. We are me. We are me tight down in Nigeria. We are me a suit to carry. We are our cha. A suit to Daniel.
Oh, come.
Ah no. E so do mu ya pare we e ti to bom iwo o wa ke o ki ora o wa na ikina e tu wa mi goro pa wa slave egbu wa yu we arun pa mo ka me ye na we je church pa be Lagos ni e manika we bole keri mana ari e ba e si o pa no tu e ba.
Yeah.
A Coca-Cola packet can weigh by 700 naira. This is about 5 years ago.
Can you imagine? Coca-Cola
5 years ago.
And I mean, we church, maybe 100 naira safe.
Me, one lady up me one of the biggest lady in Nigeria. One, oh, you go the Mugbe. Ima Batota, Mania here. You know, Saluberi, any other make you go. A meat pie there is 500 naira, one meat pie. A baker lava. When I was breaking, I was VIP lodge. A fried rice, I well on here. Here, the mama, is just to exploit people.
Oh, come.
Even we have a zero drop back and we are who can go like 200,000 waiters to one day. Like those guys are too smart now. What are we talking about? I want to hear you saying, do you want to see man of God one-on-one? But I tell you different things. But here with the camera. Every year we're turning a record here. Where I say, about we record the papa, yes, you have an accident 2 years ago. I will tell you have a record. When we're going to record the day, we know this trickish. No, my these are advanced native doctors. I'm telling you honestly. With what Jeremiah just said to the world, that God has shown him that testimony is coming out. So that man is not a true man of God. He may welcome them, I also love what honey.
Because my mother making a pastor, and every do arrest me.
Even for you, even arrested. Let me tell you one thing. During the time of Jesus Christ, when persecution was allowed here, because the semi God got it, so only it on anything is about tolerate. You live there, they don't know what they are doing. You're tired. We're not taking Google man of God. Or want to be home what they are criticizing.
I told you people, some people did not hear me well. Okay. Jeremiah said before the ending of the month, the baby will come out or blah blah. I said, forget about those things. I said, good news will come. There is confusion in the camp of my enemies. No. And immediately the following day, the good news came. And everybody heard the story. Abi? Yes, Papa. The confusion.
Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, as you heard, Papa J has just suddenly made a U-turn, and now he's disputing.
Okay,
that what is what he meant. This is what all these prophets do. This is what they all say. They make reckless utterances. They make huge promises, but they know they can't deliver. On the basis of them being prophetic or like I always tell you, that they can't see. They can't see anything. When you heard Jeremiah in the first video, when he said that within 14 days a baby is coming, if I be a prophet of God, do you see how they emphasize before they make a prophecy? Do you see the psychological manipulation that they use, even on people, when they want people to believe that they are really hearing from God, when they want to remove any iota of doubt in the minds and perceptions of people that they are trying to give prophecies to? Now imagine yourself, you go there and then you say, Papa, I have a problem and I need to find a job. I need to get a marriage. And then he comes in front of you. If I be a prophet of God, you shall find your husband within the next 2 months, within the next 6 months, within the next year. You will receive. If you had anything in your pocket, in your account, any valuable asset, you trade it for that prophecy. You give it away because he had made you believe that if he be pay attention to this. If I be a prophet of God,
because in Nigeria, most of them
is placing a challenge on God. Say, if I be a prophet of God, this baby will come within 4 days. It might not be even 4 days. It can be any time between now and the next 4 days. And what will you do if that baby comes? That's what he said. Even, I don't know the gestures that he was doing. What will you do if the baby comes? If he comes from anywhere? Okay, just in case you think I'm exaggerating, check this out.
Zoom people, if the baby come out or from anywhere, are you ready to celebrate with me? That accusation, I am telling you, listen, before the ending of this month, this story is a bygone story. Who is the prophet? Okay, if I want to ask somebody now, if this baby comes out, what will you do? What will you do?
I will rededicate myself to God.
Did you listen to the confidence that he had when he made this so-called prophecy? I know this was not a prophecy at all.
This man really followed
I was
them.
just trying to propel him in my previous posts to get him to a point to just see if he can be motivated enough or if he can have enough reason to prove that he is a prophet. But that was not a prophet. That was not a prophecy, I mean. It wasn't a prophecy. Do you know what that was? That was a confession. In black and white. That was a full confession that Jeremiah made. But after he made that confession, he was advised to say, Papa, this is risky. You can't bring out this child now. They will know. They will know, Papa. They will know. So between the first day he gave that prophecy up to today, they've been trying to come up with the very best script that they can possibly come up with to bring this child out. But none of those scripts would make sense. It's because of you people. I blame you people. You know why? When I post that video, when he posted that video, it's the comments that he will be going through and seeing that people already know what I'm going to do. Because here, this is not, social media is this power. It's not social media. The right way to position what we are doing on this medium, call it the current state of the internet. When we keep saying social media, we take the value of it. But this medium is more powerful than your televisions, than your mainstream media platforms. These platforms, they are more powerful than your televisions.
Yeah, that's true.
Than your newspapers. Because the message here is undiluted. The message here is coming from the people. It's coming from the victims. A newspaper, it's doctored. I saw they wrote an article in Vanguard. It's doctored. There's twist, but no one cares about newspapers anymore. That's why they are threatened by this movement. And we thank God for technology. So when Papa J comes and watches and sees and views comments, all his plans are exposed. Because people were given the scenarios which Jeremiah might use to bring back the child. From my own perspective, what I thought he was going to do, how I thought he had scripted the coming back of the baby, I thought it was going to happen on Sunday, during Sunday service. A woman from Norway was just going to come and said, Papa, I'm the one with the child. I can't keep the child anymore. I stole the child. I was working. I was given the child by Ruth. Something like that. That's what I thought. That was the script that I thought Jeremiah was going to use to bring back the child. But all that was explored and exposed in the comments. Because there are so many intellects amongst you who can calculate. It was obvious that this was not a prophecy. This was Jeremiah confessing that the child is about to come. I'm going to release the child. And the reason why he was compelled to make that prophecy is because he had felt the pressure. He couldn't take it anymore. But he had a point to prove. And the point to prove was to just bring the baby out. But now that people, their eyes are open, they already know what's going to come. People can't be fooled anymore. So in the entire script, in all the scripts that they came up with, none of them would make sense. None of the scripts that they came up with would make sense. A script as to how to bring back the child. So he realized that he made a mistake. That prophecy realized that it was going to compromise him. And he was told that, Papa, this is going to take you down. You'll be held accountable. This is going to be too obvious. So he had a choice to make here. Whether to be labeled a false prophet or to be held accountable for testimony, for the disappearance of testimony. One thing I can tell you, I can attest to from the confession Jeremiah made on that so-called prophecy, he is the one that is in custody of the boy.
Yes.
Testimony is with Jeremiah Omoto. I don't know if you need any other prophet from where to come and give you a prophecy to say or to locate where testimony is. We all know now that testimony is with Jeremiah, but he does not know how to bring him out now. He does not know.
Let him bring it out.
It's not going to be easy for him to bring him out. Yeah. Because he exhausted all the potential scripts that he can use to bring out testimony. Any way that testimony comes out, it will implicate him. So he does not know how. That's where now the fight begins. We are going back to the drawing board. To those that thought it ends here, when the prophet doesn't manifest or when the prophet ends, you got another thing coming. The disadvantage that Jeremiah has in this matter, that is not being handled by a blogger. I'm not a blogger. My greatest strength is commitment. I'm like a pit bull. Have you ever seen a pit bull fight? When a pit bull bites in a fight, it does not let go until the opponent is completely neutralized or it's no longer breathing. That's the spirit that I have. I don't know how to let go until I see results. That's the biggest challenge that Jeremiah is facing right now. Maybe he thought it's going to end here. It does not end here. It begins now. We've made progress so far. Good progress. Don't allow the propaganda that you've been seeing on the internet from different blogs and different bloggers try to deter us from the vision. Don't even lose, your enthusiasm on this matter. This matter has just been given more power. This story, this case study, it has now more relevance than before. So don't lose your morale as yet. Testimony still needs to be fought for. Testimony is still missing. There is no amount of propaganda under the sun concerning the issue, this issue at hand, that can neutralize this pursuit. So this is my advice to bloggers that have been ranting a lot of nonsense out there. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. You can spread different narratives, try to accuse Ruth, persecute Ruth. Ruth did this, Ruth did that. Ruth is a liar. Her story is what? But it's not going to neutralize this because there is me on the other side. And I told you, my greatest strength is commitment, and none of you are committed. I as committed as I am. So you can't stand this. Don't do that propaganda. Don't even waste your time. Even Jeremiah going to buy newspapers, to write articles, the Vanguard, the crippled woman has been lying, is trying to extort money from Jeremiah. Come on, don't waste your time. We are going to get to the bottom, to the roots of this matter. If it means this ends anywhere, any day, any time, we will get there, but the child must be brought back to the mother. Testimony must go back to the mother. I am not going to stop now. This is where we start. Now we need to apply times 100 pressure that we applied before, more than what we had applied before. Because at least now we have a clue that Jeremiah has the child, but he does not know how to bring out the child. Jeremiah's testimony is not yours. Oh, unless if you are the biological father. Unless if you are the biological father. That can be the only reason why you're holding on to this child. And what happened to testimony? How testimony was abducted? I told you. I'm going to give you the full gist.
Go ahead.
It's not a conspiracy theory, but I'll just put it out there for you to connect the dots. I only waited this far so that we can see what Jeremiah's plans are. The disadvantage that these people have, your charlatans, your fathers, your spiritual fathers, they don't have brains in their committees, in their administration. They just have a bunch of gullible souls who do not think on their own, who are doing everything. Whenever they advise Jeremiah, they're just advising him, with a yes, papa mentality. That they don't want to offend him. They don't want to tell him the truth. So any advice that these charlatans get from their administration, from their committees, it's biased. It always leads them up in a trap like this, in a predicament like this. So they are confused instead of us being confused, because his other prophecy was that there will be confusion in the camp of the enemy. But now there's confusion in Jeremiah's camp. Yeah. Because they made a big mistake to make that big confession that within 4 days the baby will be found. So it's too late for him now to try to change what he meant, the context of what he meant. If that's not what he meant, why did he delete the video of the prophecy that he gave? Do you see how deceptive these people are? These are a bunch of liars who come to you in the name of prophecy. We can prophesy. What prophecy can these people give? That was not a prophecy that Jeremiah gave. It was a confession. And I'm glad that it's everywhere and everyone has it. We can use that one in court to say this was a pure confession. What will you do if that baby comes? But then he realized that it's going to implicate him. He realized it and he was advised that, Papa, it's better they call you a false prophet than for them to know that you are the one who was with the child. The spirit of testimony is still fighting. And we are still going to pursue this fight until Jeremiah brings back testimony. There was no confusion here. Don't even be, your perceptions be diluted by what other people have been saying. There's no any confusion. We know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing. Bear with me. This is a fight that is worth fighting, of all fights. It does not end here. Now we have more reason to put every system in place to make sure that Jeremiah is held accountable, to make sure that Jeremiah gives us back the child. This is our child. This is our little brother. We have to fight for his justice. And Jeremiah has to own up and brought to book and explain to us what he did with that child or what he's doing with that child. Jeremiah's wife, he has to be brought to book as well. She knows where that child is. She knows. Why do I say she knows? I'll explain. Not now, but I'll explain. There are people that know where this child is. Jeremiah wants this child for his own benefit. He's never going to sacrifice that child. Even though there are other conspiracy theories that at that pool, that fish tank, that fish pond, whatever, the people are saying there are dead bodies there. That's what people are saying. This is a conspiracy theory which I cannot back up, but I'm just hearing it. That the fish that you see in that pond.
Okay, if I want to ask somebody now, if this baby comes out, what will you do? What will you do?
I will rededicate myself to God.
You rededicate?
I will rededicate myself.
What about you? If this baby, now the enemies, the Lord said, He said the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity.
Jesus.
That is the God.
That evil plan. He said He want to now bring out. You're going to put them to shame. What will you do? What will you that watching me? What will you do? What would you do to God? But I'm telling you.
A feast of thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, take this my word. Even 1 second to this moon to run up. This baby that missing, you hear good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this month. I am what I have seen in the realm of the spirit. I'm seeing. How can you accuse the person like this?
They get fed with human flesh. That's what I'm hearing from people. The possibility of all this to be true, it's high. You can never defend these charlatans when it comes to these things of rituals and doing anything that gives them power. They can do anything. They can go an extra mile. So that fish pond has to be investigated as well. Don't just eat that fish. Don't just buy that fish. He made so many lies at one point. That fish, this fish is not for what, it's not for sale, and what, it's for this and this and this. In another interview, he contradicted himself again. He said, no, I'm a businessman. I'm selling this fish. This is where most of my money comes from. What money comes from selling that fish? So be careful, you people that goes to Jeremiah Omoto's shrine and you buy that fish. Be very careful. You don't know what you're eating. You have no idea whatsoever. You don't know. These charlatans cannot be trusted. They'll do anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. To make sure that they secure their own. If I be a prophet of God, Jeremiah, you be a prophet of God. How can you be a prophet of God? You can never be a prophet of God. You're a prophet of Baal. You were never called. You called yourself. There is no God in you. There is no any Holy Spirit in you. Whatever that you're doing it to please yourself and to advance your agenda in the kingdom of darkness. So don't be fooled, my people. Don't be fooled. Don't allow yourself to be fooled. We all knew that he was never going to bring this baby. This easy. This is too easy. This was too easy for him to bring the baby. It was too easy. Now we have to apply pressure. You understand? Now it's time for us to apply real pressure. We were playing before. Since the gentleman confessed, and now we have two realities here. The guy is a false prophet. It's proven by the unfulfillment of his utterances. He's a false prophet. That is now clear that we don't have a prophet under the sun.
Hello, hi everybody, good evening.
Okay, I believe we just refresh that video back. We don't feel just plan finish. We see sometimes they will talk about testimony. Up to now, we never hear any update about testimony. So it's something not really sweet for ear. It not make sense. So any testimony.
You see one problem. You see this Prof S, not be from Nigeria. You see one word where he talk just now, where he touch me every time when I watch this guy video.
Yeah.
That boy is our son. That is talk. He not come from Nigeria, but they call that pick say now our son.
Yes.
The stupid Nigerians where we bloggers. You see they do video against that child again.
No, this guy tried. This guy
and now
tried.
We need to know where
he didn't try normally. And I got now.
But some Nigerians they criticize them. Where don't get head. It's not from Nigeria. He don't have any. But he knows that injustice they do to that woman. Tomorrow you say they go bribe this kind man.
No.
You see, we Nigerians, now make Nigeria now if we move forward. Though. We are the problem to ourselves. That picking where lost that can be destined to be a child, even not be our generation. If it be other generation, it will be the president of Nigeria will make Nigeria to be great. I don't know whether that picking will be the Martin Luther King of Nigeria, where one can free Nigeria for bondage. We don't know. God can use anybody. You must not be a child to a billionaire to be useful to the society. God can use anybody. All these bad leaders will get, don't be God give them to us. Now we give one to ourselves.
Yeah. If God
now
give
we
us
should they clap before them.
yeah, if God give us better leader, Nigeria supposed to become number one for the whole world.
Okay.
So if God
so
ever give us somebody like Gaddafi,
yes,
Nigeria for day okay. That's why I see they pay me today up till now. Say Gaddafi not there anymore. These people are like when Nigeria no go front, no they go back. Now people like Gaddafi now go feel come Nigeria.
yes.
Everywhere go calm. We go fit talk to the people. Well, I please say this video you remain just 2 minutes. With if Ogele permit, if you just listen to her finish, then the two video when one man say cry come and say how pastor say
No,
collect.
play the other one. This one almost finished. Play the other. People don't watch this one. We just remember they say life not supposed to be like that.
Okay, say we talk about this man. Say they arrest him.
Yeah, Pastor Kassy, yeah. Because the Pastor Kassy, they fight for the justice of that baby. That means they intimidate him. You don't get money as they get money. Now, this arrest where you arrest him,
Thank you very much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. My name is Apostle Dr. Kassy. They call me the preaching encyclopedia, the preaching catalyst. They call me the lion killer. I want to thank every one of you. I want to say I am fine. I'm in the city of Abuja. I've been released. I just came out to clear the air. Please, the reason why I was arrested, I don't want anybody to misunderstand it. The reason why I was arrested was the issue of Bishop Ufoma confessing in Pastor David Mark Church. That was the reason why I was arrested. I was arrested. They say cyber bullying, cyber stuffing. That's the reason why I was arrested. But thank God, those of you who have been following my videos, because of the instruction I received from my father, Apostle Dr. Johnson Suleiman, who warned me not to fight pastors. Since he warned me about that early January, February, I think he saw a video I did about Prophet Jeremiah. He called me and warned me to stop doing that. And you all have been following me will know carefully that when the issue of Pastor David Mark came up and Ufoma, I never accused Prophet Jeremiah that he's guilty of it. I came out, even the video shows that I was defending him. I even called on the Nigerian police to arrest Bishop Ufoma because I've always known him as a criminal. I came out to clear this. Please, Apostle Dr. Johnson Suleiman is not engineering me to fight Jeremiah. They are friends. They are not enemies. Please, I want to beg those of you social media influential out there, stop carrying the rumor that Apostle Johnson Suleiman is the one asking me to fight Prophet Jeremiah. That is not true. Please let it stop. I want to appreciate the Nigerian police force. They are doing their work. They are doing their duty. And I want to say, by the grace of God, I know in this issue, they are going to do the right thing as they have always done. I want to thank every one of you who were there, who supported me. I want to also thank those of you who mocked me. Thank you very much. But God will have it. I am out. My name remains Apostle Dr. Kassy Chuku. God bless you all. I love you all from the depth of my life. I want you all to know that the truth is always winner. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely Sunday service. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
And the boy like I confess he worry. When Jeremiah, Jeremiah the head of the white angel. On the continent, a white angel. Yes. Nigeria.
White angel.
So maybe we have me power. So a guy you see Pastor Kassy Kano. Now here do have Pastor Kassy dey aware of. Let me tell you, Jeremiah is a complicated man. That one Jeremiah is not a true man of God. Everybody knows that. Or Bono, a cultist man who one. A ritualist was one big one. The only problem in Nigeria, see me am understand is that. Yeah, me what I you what I did again. Idiot who prostitute. Idiot no. Ube you talk about you explain here. Jeremiah said Jeremiah yake yede.
Okay.
Ube yata wete pastor Sule badi ore no accuse Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
You see the problem. A man of God at these are men of God.
A man of God, the Galile Gbin Ameriana. A government warrior. Oh, there's so only meeting another a man of God no Gbin and a master of the Nigeria here.
Okay.
And that's not doing Nigeria. This Jeremiah, then the church in what we know what lawyer say.
Let me tell you, there is one thing you don't understand. If Jeremiah mean well for Nigeria, let me tell you one thing. I will be pastors now. You must say about the companies. Big companies with the billions they are having. Have the money. Unemployment in the church. Oh, okay, now I have made money through this church. I'm going to build a factory. I produce it. I will employ 2,000 workers. A claim will reduce. I hear they call me Bo. I don't know, but here, Bo, here you going to have the private jets. Here I fly family, I fly here. The stupid Nigeria will still start sowing seed to those evil thoughts, to those evil altars. I won't put that in my joint in Iran. Most of the companies in Iran are individual body here.
Yeah, no.
A government body here. Yeah. There is no country that individual has supported government. Tell me one fabrica pastors have in Nigeria, one factory. Tamale. May prefer when they dankote ye, the woman is dankote. Because the investment they have to be Nigeria. One of the dankote people in Nigeria. I'm not going to say. The dankote people in the government one of the dankote people in Nigeria. The largest refinery in Africa is in Nigeria. Aboy dankote.
You know.
In the federal government in Miami, individual boy. 100,000 of people don't have all the small factories and dankote no. One of 100 dankote no in Nigeria. Okay, 20 or 30,000 all penny out, but it's an employment. He has created something for people. Tamale, you know, pastors in a creating in Nigeria with a meme. When a member, a pastor not a billionaire, a member where do I seek for prayer for employment, we must say he created we are not a prayer and winner. And you're going to go away. The company where he boy you before this more I prophesy job will locate you. Where you can make up the money for you know when the job will locate your money.
Okay, we making one company.
With millions enough for account to wear, billions enough for account to wear. Oh, Odogun Petersina. One of the no big Kubana key. One of the development come like that. Unemployment, honor reduce the level. A poverty will reduce. All here 40,000 penny out. At the end of the month, a family mean already buy young with table. All the high salary. On our way, the billionaires in Bush in Nigeria, and for the companies in Nigeria. Where should we in Nigeria travel? The company will be industrialized. We have a lot of billionaires. Yeah, we still I can pack a private jet in the airport. I mean, all the pastors of Bush in public transport. The pastor have 5 private jets. Oh, yeah, a member where you will back below the layer. Ibata, a suit to be.
And a go with private jet in your one factory. A company stand one company.
Who ye 200 million? Ya the jet dollars. We are the jet of man. So, my brother, the problem of that country, until we learn from our mistake. A pastor union members here, the members are suffering. A skuni have a ball if you were setting a skuni. Who are you talking about? Can you tell me if you're a member of the your child can afford the school? Abue or Deeper Life? When are you going to pay? My junior brother or team in or American, Messimu Bogeni. Darcy, it also invest on you. BIU. Yeah, if when you going to pay the semester.
When you go here?
When you going to pay? Yeah, if California, when you going to BS or we must America. When you going to make a pay? Any make a move, so on your way, can be coming here. And there are some members in that church that they cannot even afford that money. And if you pay, I bet especially your base school. The first priority, every member is no promise okay no school. In the house of God. But the money they get in the school, if you politicians, if you have a big money, they get the school. If you have the big money in the school, what are the members? Or if you must say 2%, if members in the public so we church you can't afford the school. Because I have school, most of the school, so semester 1 million.
1 million.
Okay.
So
tell me how they afford it, and you will be telling me that man is a man of God. Yeah, me will go on a rich way, on a base a church, on a base school. You go near and the member cannot afford it. You are telling me that is a man of God.
The private jet, enjoy private jet.
Pastor is not supposed to be
May
rich.
2022, the police.
A private jet here. Why can a pack have a donate, have a pay go?
I get COVID-19 and I'm going to pallet in Nigeria. Pastor Suleiman, like the way I bought my tent jet. On a way in life, screaming. I just bought my away pandemic in my because people still pay tax online. That's what he said. I will wear. Because let me tell you, most of them that is going to church, a solution is going to remember city meal. A solution I tell you about our who can give where do I say best solution? A life where they go the worst. So we can't remember baby church, you know, we go to I'm not way. Why I tell for this one square me? So you come to church. I could believe me ye koni. Me only man me dey right without church. Beggars is many here. I mean, we want to come here. I mean, we have been in go without a big way. What's your man figure in the happy? Yeah, it's showing on the television to brainwash people. When I get like this man is really helping people. You can get 1 million helping me and my 20 billion. Do my
billion. Yeah. Also, we are not by this OPO or something like that. That man, you're getting only no bowa view. You're getting why yeah.
Because Obowa view, I don't know. Obowa or 1 a.m. or sure most of our guessing in the new guessing on Bubi I have here. Because why? I want to why you like out of you here. I don't know. A property will lead to all those things.
The property just here, yeah. Property just here because the government is not doing anything. A property just here, the country not do okay. They will not hear it. They will not hear it. Be way. Oh, some other years one we will not hear who where bag. Oh, be bagolo was there. Also we chest. Also we way. One and here not so that they are not where. What was no that no where.
Where man?
Okay.
Yeah, church. Yeah.
A fake prophet who is alleged to be a fraudster masquerading as Prophet Benson. On the 3rd of May 2022, the police swooped on the said fake prophet who is alleged to be a fraudster masquerading as Prophet Benson Nosakae, who prey on gullible members of the public through the use of false prophecies and divine pronouncements. Police say one of his victims, Mr. Samudi Ahmed Thompson, wrote a petition to the Edo State Commissioner of Police and complained that he was hypnotized by Prophet Benson Osakae of Power Ground Chapel Incorporated, situated at number 3 Uwa Street off Secondary Circular Road.
The victim
further complained that Prophet Benson Osakae claimed that he saw him in a vision where he had an accident with his Lexus ES350 car. He said the prophet told him that for him to avert the accident, he should leave the car in the church for spiritual cleansing, adding that any attempt to drive the car henceforth will result to death from the accident. He subsequently left the car in the church. According to the victim, he said he later realized that the car he left behind was now changed from gold color to black color. He He said the prophet also collected his gold bracelets worth millions of naira.
Pastors will have to drop the car. Ever since that time till now, he hasn't given us back the car. And some people, some members in the church, were telling us that he said, who drops the car and come back again for the car, the person will die. That was the fear I was having in my mind, that I couldn't.
Because we were actually a miracle boy.
My uncle came and asked me, come and pick me from the airport. I was like, uncle, my car is not with me again. See who my car is with. So that was why we came to.
What kind of car?
Lexus ES350.
In an interview, the suspect, Benson Osakari, admitted to have collected the cars, but said the victim used it to sow seed in the church.
What's your name, sir? You are a pastor?
Yes, sir.
Which church?
Power Grand Chapel.
Where is it located?
Second Circular, Wash Street.
Okay, what happened that brought you to police headquarters in Benin?
One of my members who gave a car a seed was one who came to report
that,
and that I forcefully collected it from him, which was not true.
So what about the gold?
The gold was given to me as a gift.
How many gold?
There are 2 in number.
He gave it to you as a gift.
Yes.
How did you not come back to police to report?
So that's why I'm shocked.
The following cars were recovered during our search on his apartment in Benin City. They include Lexus ES350 car and Lexus RS350 Jeep obtained from Odiga Godspower using same fake prophetic pronouncements and gold worth millions of naira. The Commissioner of Police Edo State CP Abutu Yaro, while commending the operatives for their prompt response, said some prophets tend to instill fear into the people with doomsday prophetic pronouncements. CP Abutu Yaro, who spoke through the Police Public Relations Officer, SP Bello Kontongs, said such fake prophecies are designed to fraudulently obtain money and other personal items from people whose problem will then be worsened rather than being solved. The police commissioner said such people will certainly have their time with the law as he directed the police investigative team to immediately charge the fake prophet to court for fraud and obtaining money by false pretense.
I don't want to hear this police. The Nigerian police, you guys are coward. A coward or what? Jeremiah that said his own publicly what invited Jeremiah. Jeremiah is on YouTube. It's on live that the baby is going to come out to 3 to 4 this time because Jeremiah is a millionaire. You when don't say anything, arrest a guy now. Okay, go. Okay, big pastor. Okay, very Jeremiah when I petition. Commissioner of Police will get Jeremiah where your petition is on my desk. Jeremiah will not your petition equal. That is the out of your account. Because this pastor is just going up. You see how people are desperate. You see how people are desperate.
I don't understand. Even the gold where the guy put for neck.
Not be
even new one, no, he still pull on. Because you know, so that pastor know better thing. He collect the gold where they neck, he collect the one with their hand.
Because they look for miracle.
Now, why the pastor now? Why you can't go change the color of the car?
You know, he said the boy is not so sweet. Because he don't try it and say the boy drive like I go die with motor accident. But now he not go die if he drive, he not go die.
Okay. Now, for you to tell the guy, say the guy drive that car, the guy go die. Why you not pray for the guy?
They get solution. Their prophets, you know, they get solution. You have a solution.
But they supposed to tell the guy, say, I see something, say if you drive this car, you go die. Then you go pray with the guy, you anoint the car. Say, make the guy go. Say, you not go die. Then you call the guy, make you drop the car.
Not be so one stupid pastor from Germany called this Prof S for life. He called tell and say, if you not stop to the criticize Nigerian pastors, he see and say he died for muscle accident. Now Prophet S says, good. God have shown you the vision. He said, because if God wants to show the person vision, God will show you the car when you use, the color of the car, the plate number. He said, because God already shows something half. Please, can you tell me the color of the car that you saw me in? And the shirt that I was putting on and the plate number. The man said, I always saw it. You just saw a car. Now Prophet S said, not because God show you that one. Okay, what is the color of the car? But you saw a car. You must have to show me, God has to show you the kind of color of car I was using. You know, if you see person for a second get accident, you don't know a color. I just listen to the audience and say, why Nigerian people they fool themselves? This guy they use to play for. See what they tell you now. You can't tell anybody say, please, sorry. You say you call yourself, you are not the man of God, you are not called by God, you are a charlatan. That's what
hello.
Good afternoon.
You don't say the guy they fired the way. Okay, no, this one I say another one. This one you the talk safe.
Okay.
Not be this one you the talk. This one.
No, play this one. Play this one.
I greet you.
Yes, I called you before.
Okay.
You asked me to call you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yes, I called you from Abuja. I want to ask you some things. There is some things I'm seeing on the Facebook concerning Nigerian men of God that you are measuring their names. And I begin to ask myself a question. Do you have any personal issue with any Nigerian pastor or a prophet or an apostle?
In what capacity are you asking that question?
I need to know because the way you are attacking all the men of God.
Are you a pastor also?
I am a pastor. I'm not even a pastor, I'm a prophet.
Can you prophesy over my life right now?
Oh my God.
I can prophesy over. I want to know the reason first. Whether you have met any of them, maybe the person have duped you, maybe the person have done something to you. Personal, because I checked your background, you are a pastor before. You decided to not to do pastor work anymore.
Okay, wait. Before you check my background, can you tell me what you see about me in the prophet, in the realms of the
what
prophetic?
I see about you is you are blackmailing things. That's why I have to ask you. Because I'm seeing a lot of things on Facebook you are doing right now that is not a good one.
No, I'm talking about things of the spirit. Isn't you a prophet? Can you tell me something
the
about
things
me?
of the spirit I am seeing right now. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
The first thing the Bible says, say the house that fight against another house, that house will not stand.
You are running away. You are running away from what I'm asking you. You said you're a prophet. Can you tell me something about me that will amaze me? Since you're a prophet, prophesy. Can you prophesy?
That is something that will amaze you. You know, first thing I ask you a question. You never answer me.
The thing is, the point.
If I finish my conversation, I will prophesy for you. If you now prophecy you are looking for, I will talk to you.
No, one thing I want to prove to you is you people, you do RNG. You don't see, you lie to people that you are prophets. These are the things that we are trying to address. And we want to make sure that you people, you stop lying to people.
That is what you want to address.
No, we will address that later. I just wanted to prove to you that you cannot see anything in the spirit as you claim or
I
as you
cannot
lie
see
to
anything.
people. You can't.
I am not here. Okay.
You can't see anything.
And
the funny thing is, you know it that you can't see anything in the spirit.
Yes.
But you have been telling people that you can see things in the spirit.
That is, if you have seen things, I've been calling you since. If you have seen, you asked me to call me on WhatsApp. I know you record my voice, you record my video. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
That's why I call you.
Okay, the conversation of prophesying, let's put it on the side. Now let's talk about the reason why you called.
Yes, and I want you, because I know you will record it. That's why I call you. I want you to record it if you can play it anywhere. Listen, the manner you are going, you will not go well. I talk to you as a brother. If you like, take it or you leave it. Are you hearing me now? If you are standing to fight men of God, you will not go far.
Men of devil.
You will fight. But the end is close. Now, you speak about what trigger me, I call you now. You speak about Daddy G.O. Because he talk about why you taking just one word out of content. You only pick one word, you hold on to the word.
Which word?
Daddy G.O. was talking about tithes.
Exactly.
You didn't complete his statement. You pick only that. You say if anybody that did not pay tithes, the person is going to hellfire. I was looking at you.
That's what he said.
I am going to give every one of you, pastors, an opportunity to repent tonight. And then to go back immediately after this convention and restitute your ways with your congregation. Make it clear to them. Anyone who is not paying his tithe is not going to heaven. Full stop.
But why did not play the whole message that he gave out?
Anything else that he was going to say after that statement was not worth considering. The moment he said,
when somebody is preaching a message or passing out a message, hear the complete message before you judge it.
No, we have to know when to stop. We can't keep on listening to God.
No. That is where you are confusing people, and that is where the anger of God is coming upon you. Have you fight Nigeria? Have you finished fighting in South Africa where you are? Now you ship to Nigeria.
Yeah, God called me.
J Israel. It's about to happen to you.
Forget about J Israel. Me, I was anointed for Nigeria.
Don't worry yourself now. It's God. Now you carry Prophet Jeremiah Omotokofi on your head now.
I was anointed for difficult matters. In Nigeria, is a difficult matter. It's a difficult matter.
Are you hearing me now?
I'm hearing you.
Listen to me. If you go through my page, you are buying the market that you cannot sell. You know if you sell them. If you say a great man of God in Nigeria that you want to fight, get ready to fight.
I'm not fighting here. Don't get it wrong.
Don't worry now. You are only there. Any injustice that you want to do, if a child lost in the church, you have a church before. If the church is easier to operate, I don't know why you close the church.
When did I have a church? Where are you getting this information?
You know yourself. You are a pastor before because the work refused to work. Now you are looking if something happened in the church. Have you able to listen? Have you able that is carrying the matter upon your head? Have you able to send maybe your representative to Mercy City or have a contact with Prophet Jeremiah asking the question? Mercy City is a big place.
What question?
And if a child yes.
All the questions that Omoto needs to answer are on the public domain. Where is the child? What happened to the child? Show us the footage. When Ruth came to your church.
Listen to me. When the person come to Mercy City, did he register the child there?
You see how ignorant you sound right now.
I'm telling you, a Mercy City is a big place. If you have ever been there or you watch it on television, you can't count many people that come there. If a child meets there and they respond to the Prophet Jeremiah Omotokofi, that so thing, I think they have a team, they have a welfare there that know how to address all these issues. Maybe you are the one. I'm even thinking that maybe you people are the one that even send people to that place to take such people to use it against him.
Listen to yourself now.
I'm just telling you because the way you are taking this matter, you know, when somebody have interest on one particular issue so much, you became a suspect because there is nothing you and your group cannot do.
How did you become a prophet?
I have to tell you because I have to risk how I became a prophet. Ask yourself that question. Ask your grandfather.
No, I want to know.
I became a prophet. Ask your grandfather. You will tell you. I am asking you because you are young. I have a destiny. You just want to overnight. You want to grow on social media. Go and look for better thing to do. You will not go anywhere. You only do it for some time.
How did you become a
prophet? Go and mark today's day down. Go and mark today's day down. Record my word and say it anywhere. My name is Prophet Monday. I'm calling from Abuja. I'm not afraid of you.
How did you become a prophet? You were not answering that question.
That question is for your grandfather to answer, not me.
Okay, do me a favor. Since you're a prophet, can you tell me where testimony is?
I have nothing to tell you because you don't need somebody to tell you. You don't need nobody to tell you. You have choose to criticize people. You have choose to kill people. You have choose to damage people's image.
You are a prophet. I need to know where testimony is. Tell me what happened to testimony.
There is nothing I will tell you that you're going to believe.
I will believe. Try me.
There is nothing I will tell you. Even if I tell you now, this is who you are. You will say that if you can tell me that there is nothing you people believe.
Okay, tell us about testimony.
I told you.
Tell us about testimony, and then we will believe you. Where is testimony?
Which of the testimony do you want to hear?
The child of Ruth Matthew that disappeared at Jeremiah Omoto's shrine.
If which shrine? Stop nonsense you are saying. If I shrine, tell everybody other people are shrine.
Even when you administered
a boy of 80 years old, a man of 80 years old, you are still talking about him. Tries to tell you you will not go anywhere. You have a short light to leave.
You are running away from the question. I said, can you prophesy where Ruth's child is? Testimony. Where is it?
Send Ruth to Abuja. You hear me?
What?
Call Ruth to Abuja. I think they left Abuja yesterday, according to you.
Where is the child?
The matter was on listen to me. Do you know what they call Brekete family?
You see, you are telling me things that I know already. I'm asking you a simple question.
That's what I'm telling you. Brekete family as big as the family, they have been handling this matter. So you come out overnight. That is a family in Nigeria as a whole.
The fact that people have to go to Brekete is because you as prophets were failed to see in the spirit. Because you can't see anything.
The people, if that lady come to me, we can able to pray to God Almighty. What happened to the child? But nobody want to listen to all these things. You people want to go on social media, blackmail people's names. Anything you do to Jeremiah, you cannot do him anything. I'm just telling you, all people are not wasting your time.
Yeah, the foolishness that is in you, my brother.
When you listen, mark them down. You know what they call depths. You know where water, the rain fell on top of stone. You only watch in the video, you only make it to popular more.
Do you people listen? Do you sometimes listen to yourselves when you're uttering all this nonsense? I wonder.
You will not do anything. If you like, go and carry all the whole armor of lawyers, of all the whole thing you have. You will not do anything. Somebody that is above you.
But do you just
go and look for all the whole things of the earth? Go and look for all the whole armor. Gather all your money together. You will not do anything. It's like a wind. I'm telling you the facts.
There's no fact in what you're saying. You're just.
I'm just telling you what you see. You are going to make noise. Very soon nobody will hear about you again. You will disappear from the teeth of the earth.
How so?
You will see it now.
How?
Put my number down. Put my number there. If you want to, if you go to Facebook and check me, I'm there. You can Google this number. It's attached to a page. Go to the page and follow us. I'm not afraid of you.
But
very soon you will know where to be found. You will know anywhere to be found because anybody that is talking against men of God is not going anywhere. Because the day God anointed there, you are not there.
So you think you are anointed yourself? Do you really think you are anointed?
I am very, very anointed. But I be ready for you to prophesy for you, no?
But you don't sound like you're anointed.
And I don't hear what he said. I don't want to. I'm not quiet.
Listen to yourself. You are babbling right now. You sound like you are tormented.
If you decided, the Bible says from the day of John the Baptist until now, kingdom of God suffered violence. I cannot be watching you and destroy kingdom of God.
Instead of being anointed, you sound tormented. Something is tormenting you right now.
I need to torment you with this sound. I want to torment you more. Let my son be more tormented to yourself because you're a demon.
But when are you guys getting born again though? When are you repenting? I wonder. When are you giving your life to Christ?
If you are looking for repentance, listen to me. If you are looking for repentance, if I come to a person like you, I will deal with you like one Satan.
How? How will you deal with me?
I say you don't mention now that my voice of anointed. May say my voice is tormented. I want you to torment you.
No, not your voice. You as in you are a tormented element.
Listen, you look at your conversation. It's what you just say now. I use against you. So you say instead of being anointed, my voice look tormented. That voice, I want you to torment you because I never see somebody like you in my entire life.
I know.
You are there. You are choosing to talk about Nigerian men of God. After Joshua have died, all of you have chosen to Jeremiah. You will fail.
Charlatans must come. Charlatans must end.
You will fail. Listen to me. If you people do, Papa Timothy Joshua did not ask you people. You not reply anybody. We ready to reply you people as long as you people are taking to make sure say you bring Nigerian men of God down. We are not going to accept it.
You are non-entities in the kingdom. We are not worried about you people.
Listen, hear this very well. We the young ones, we are ready to take this battle by ourselves now. Because if you allow you to finish the leaders, to finish those that brought gospel, to those that in the front, you go to get back us. What rest?
My fear, my worry is just about the people that actually believe and follow you. And
only you that don't know. Even the time of Jesus Christ, they believe in him. You, Mr. Sabi.
So you're even comparing yourself to the time of Jesus Christ.
I'm just telling you. I am serving Jesus of Nazareth. I am serving the Master Jesus. We believe in Jesus. You don't believe in Jesus. You are the Satan you are worship. So it's only you that know. You say you are a kingdom fighter. I don't know the kingdom represent. I don't know what to say you be.
Can you give
Listen to me. In the days of our Master Jesus, the world did not believe in him. They condemn him. They say he do miracles. They do arrange. It's not started now. So we did surprise.
My brother, I want to advise
you. Are we surprised?
If you allow me, can I advise you?
Which advice am I going to hear from a person like you?
You need my advice.
Don't be person like you.
Can I prepare
someone that is talking to grandfather of the ministry? I want to hear advice like a betrayer like you or a criticism.
Can I prepare you for the kingdom?
Which kingdom? Tell me the kingdom now. Let's know.
kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
Do you know heaven? You.
Can I prepare you mentally, psychologically, and spiritually?
You don't know what we're talking about. You better go back to your country. Leave South Africa and go back to your country and go and preach to them. They are dying there.
My brother, you sound very lost. And I fear
I have to
for
tell you, go back to your country. Listen to me. Leave South Africa. Go back to your country and see how poor, how wretched, how ignorant they are. Go and educate them. Go and preach the kingdom to them before you take it anywhere.
Nigeria are poor. We are exploitable.
I don't need to. I'm telling you because nobody have tell you this. Go back to your country. Go back to your country where you come out from. Go to your village and preach the gospel. When they don't kill, they will go to kill you in just a minute.
No one will kill me, my brother. I'm here to stay.
If you are a man enough, see, I want to challenge you. And I'm going to follow you up. If you can travel down to your village, preach to them 1 month and return back to South Africa. Just 1 month, they will kill you.
You see, when I tell people that you people are witch doctors and sangomas, people
I don't have to tell you, go there and preach to your people. Your people are poor, are wretched, are illiteracy. I don't know the way to quantify them. You are still there speaking English. Stop bringing injustice. You say you are calling the root. That you, what can I do for you? Can you help yourself?
This is a Babalao mentality that you are showcasing right now.
Okay, you know Babalawo. You know Babalawo. So get ready to die. If you know Babalawo, get ready to die.
You sound like one right now.
If some people like you don't need to leave, I have to tell you the truth. You don't need to leave. Because anybody that is attacking the kingdom don't need to leave. Because the Bible has cleared us clearly. It says, suffer the wish not to live. You need to die.
Okay, my brother, with all being said, let's do an altar call for you. I believe you really need to accept Christ as your personal Lord and Savior.
You are not serious. Do you know Christ? You say you didn't believe in Christ. Why are you talking about Christ?
No, but I'm serious.
No. I mean, I'm serious now. You say you didn't believe in Christ.
Right now, you think you are.
No, I want to ask you now. May I believe in Jesus? Hear me? You, who do you believe?
There's a spirit upon your life, my brother, that is foreign, that you don't even know.
Listen to me now. You say I need to give my life to Christ. Which Christ? You.
Christ of Nazareth, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you believe? You believe in Jesus now? Clap for yourself. Oh, let me clap for you. May I clap for this man? Yeah. The spirit of Jesus will be with you from now on. Because Jesus have never done all this thing you are doing now.
My brother, you remember me on this day that I wanted to lead you to Christ and you became adamant.
You lead me to Christ. Second, lead me to Christ. I know Christ for long and I've been serving it and I've been working for me. So I don't need you. Repentance is not twice, it's one.
You are in darkness, my brother.
You don't know anything. I don't know who teach you Bible.
And I really want to free your soul.
Repentance is one. Hear me now. Repentance is one. The day I give my life to Christ, you are not there.
You did not someone to lead you to Christ. You did not give your life to Christ.
You don't know. You don't know anything. I'm just telling you. I'm continuing to tell you. Go and read your Bible more. Go back to it if you have one. Go and read it from Genesis to Revelation and check whether what we are doing is in the Bible.
Listen, you are the people now. I'm listening to you right now, right? I'm listening to you.
Yeah, this is an end time.
And I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling really bad about the Church of God. That these are the people leading believers. These are the people leading the Church of God. These are the people claiming to believe in the Church of God.
Hear this now.
Now you see
have this message
how much of a mess we are in.
If you are still concerned about the kingdom of God, you won't repent that. Please open a church.
I will not open a church. I'm not going to do that.
No. That is the best place to preach your message.
I don't have to preach in a church. This message is being heard.
You need to have a platform. Listen to me.
I have a platform. I have a platform. You are calling me right now because you were on my platform.
Social media, you don't have anybody there. You only have those that need to listen to your nonsense.
Do you know that my platform is 2 million times bigger than all your shrines that you have in Nigeria?
You are just wasting your time. How many people do you have on followers?
It's not about followers. It's about how far the message is going.
Yes.
You have a message. People that buy your message are those that are ready to listen to this. Your type are the one buying the message.
You are buying it. You are calling me right now because you bought the message.
I only call you to advise you. After today, I don't need to call you. How can I call you? I only want to advise you because you are. When you see your brother, the Bible says when you see your brother going in the wrong place, you are doing this to call him.
You were enlightened.
To advise him.
You were enlightened. So the ignorance is in you is fighting this knowledge.
If I didn't tell you because you are about to go, your time is about to expire. I need to let you know for you to change.
I'm about to go.
If I didn't talk to you, I didn't preach gospel. If you see your brother is going wrong, tell him or her. That is what I did.
I'm around, brother. I'm not going anywhere.
You are going in the wrong way. Your days are numbers. I have to tell you. If you don't know, prepare. Begin to write your will.
This is an end to
I
charlatanism.
have to tell you, mark it today, mark it today. Because the step you are taking, you are about to go. Are you talking to great men that have fed generations? Talking to Baba Adeboye. Who is you? Just like in South Africa, if you are in Nigeria, you don't finish in a day.
Very.
You have a man because you are there.
Okay, my brother.
Look at one man of God.
If you are in Nigeria, they don't smoke you since.
You see you see how the evil pastors people are following in Nigeria. Look at the word that come out in the man of God's mouth. See, if you are in Nigeria because he speak against man of God, he say you are finished. They will just kill you. So these are the people you will allow them to lay their hands on your head. Pastor that even plan to assassinate people.
Yeah, very wrong.
You see how they are aggressive. Even what Adeboye even say. Adeboye is not, he don't even have the power to tell people to sow seed. Seed is your own personal opinion. But other pastors are here preaching in Nigeria. Because he got country, he go be loud, see. He got country, he loud, see. In Nigeria, no unemployment is there. Oh, one time near pay tithe. Tithe is written in the Bible. What you earn, 10% out of it. Even when you're getting pay tithe here. That is what I don't understand. Oh, no, okay, pure water, no, you pay tithe. On an employment, you think with that one, also here bless you. You are not giving that money to Christ. Also, money they be owning. Oh, no, me salary. Okay, no, it's very Latin. We title with the Latin. Air force, air mandatory, air compulsory. Here, more compulsory must work. How can a man of God say, if I didn't think you are in Nigeria, they will eliminate you? And people will still go this kind of church. You see how devil, and then Jeremiah now expose most of the prophets in Nigeria, they are all evil.
Kakabo.
This man is talking to you politely. You are using your high voice to deceive Nigerians. That God is speaking to you. A video on I was said 2 months in a Prophet S.A. Ragmo. Omawu. Those are the threat near threatening members here, mere property. Woman will pass us the same in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So you will think the presence of God will come. Osalobo all take the grace of God before the presence of God will come to Nigeria. Because the evil men of God is too much. Osalobo Malaka will evil in Nigeria. Look at someone that called himself a man of God. And a born again to even say you will eliminate human being. Or we're born again. Or where were you there when I was born again? A man of God is knocking out. Or we are in a church. Other than a prophet, if I did be you are in Nigeria, only a bear. So nobody can speak against man of God. And now it goes Salobo Agbele. Salobo Agba Muye Amububi. Ona wuyo hima. Upon the open spirit, you know me. Or you forgive him.
Yes, I will have been.
Or you forgive him. I'm aware you are not telling the world if I didn't pay. How will this guy respect Nigerian pastors? Look at what pastor is telling his own fellow brother. That if I didn't be you, I be in Nigeria, you could have been eliminated. So it means a pastor of Belima in Nigeria. Yeah, assassinated him. Una go against here.
Yeah, when you are
yes.
Yeah, when you are they somehow because language is a very.
Can a man of God talk like that? I don't even understand the way they pronounce that something. Oh, Salobo Boridino. Enyo Boridino. We are not supposed to be using that word anyhow, that name anyhow. Is it because it's a merciful God?
Yeah. Also romantic with Jeremiah Gwan. That's why the government not fit take any action. No concern with Jeremiah now.
A pastor on me, I'm with them. I thought he got a big pastor. Every station.
Yeah, no nice more pastor no now. They coming up pastor now. They big pastor.
Jeremiah no arrested to agent. We make Jeremiah agent. Efo yawe ni ewu. So you see, a court here, members of the court. If the judge are not stupid, is Jeremiah above the law?
No.
South Africa, Zuma, Oyega, former president of South Africa. A court cannot send the area.
Beg yeah, where MFFM take a widow house in Ikoyi.
Okay.
And who know this church? This one again, MFF.
Because you are very correct. They do different things. They take from the poor and enrich themselves. What's a man pastor, a prophet in the day? No way, my way, always doing. Yeah, we need man, blah blah blah. When my wife, you know, we have to invite her. There was a thing, not time, in a way, 9 or we well, maybe you have a video. Tell mobile police or the company guy.
Oh God, only man
down. Poor a guy, big boy, white Gerald together. Now me say that because I don't see the guy, I don't see half of video. We don't talk. Or me only.
No, go back to Giguani.
Yes, no be trap play, no go down. Or I'm your women who there. Prophet Godwin. I'm not getting a ticket AD the nomination for the presidency. Now people are Nigeria in that for Kajana. Oh, my bodyguards in there wake up one. If my boy got a camera phone on him, oh, hey, me yani. Tamaway. Oh, I'm emotional. You respect it. When I'm a big video, okay, I'm doing better. Didn't do better for your father. Now, okay, Baker, your my boy, you say. When a boy, your my boy, you say. A Jeep with SUV, no. I will Jeep in any for as on 30-40 million at the motor. You want to put one of our company, you got to be a car.
Okay, you tell me we birthday near.
When all it say up to the phone because why? A doorway, any aya line, any ayare. You go to my mama, in my main job. I don't probably act in Nigeria. Equal a miracle. On 24 hours electricity, miracle sononi.
Yeah. So no
24 hours electricity, a miracle sononi in a winner. Area will live at Gunase. Oh, why in Yaka is a type of wale. If you make a school, a better in a better Wuhan. Okay, the miracle in Kigualo.
If I don't know, nobody need a half in within it. So
yes,
miracle say.
So people are not contented with those. I want for a victim near Adena.
Okay, you say na MFM. Okay, I will not know. Me not know. I don't know. Trust me, be FML. The goddess welcome or off work. Oh, when you
Mommy is the one day. Yeah, we may have a told we go. A bus, everybody got the Mopo to move report. It's not like tomorrow, not there, they will message you, where I be in here, we one like you. No, I don't. There are things no more involved with Iji. There are things I don't. Also, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. My wife won't kakabo. Yeah, I'm ready. But you get no call, no labia. It is allowed. It is allowed.
You know why they put the guy to roll my song.
He is satisfied. He is satisfied. How have you got my? You got my no get your book. How I want to react? Okay,
you will like my hair. So the first time when you come home, the man make me that day. Yeah, you so predator one I caught hair. I will go there so when you are.
Oh my brother,
Yeah. So the most important thing, who you may tell no here, Pastor Kassy, they don't release them. I release Pastor Kassy name. So now when yours they come, the video not too long. So we can
Hello, hi everybody. Good evening. I want to first of all thank everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. My name is Apostle Dr. Kassy. They call me the preaching encyclopedia, the preaching catalyst. They call me the lion killer. I want to thank every one of you. I want to say I am fine. I'm in the city of Abuja. I've been released. I just came out to clear the air. Please, the reason why I was arrested, I don't want anybody to misunderstand it. The reason why I was arrested was the issue of Bishop Ufoma confessing in Pastor David Mark Church. That was the reason why I was arrested, and I was arrested, they say cyber bullying, cyber stuffing. That's the reason why I was arrested. But thank God, those of you who have been following my videos, because of the instruction I received from my father, Apostle Dr. Johnson Suleiman, who warned me not to fight pastors. Since he warned me about that early January, February, I think he saw a video I did about Prophet Jeremiah. He called me and warned me to stop doing that. And you all have been following me will know carefully that when the issue of Pastor David Mark came up and Ufoma, I never accused Prophet Jeremiah that he's guilty of it. I came out, even the video shows that I was defending him. I even called on the Nigerian police to arrest Bishop Ufoma because I've always known him as a criminal. I came out to clear this. Please, Apostle Dr. Johnson Suleiman is not engineering me to fight Jeremiah. They are friends. They are not enemies. Please, I want to beg those of you social media influencers out there, stop carrying the rumor that Apostle Johnson Suleiman is the one asking me to fight Prophet Jeremiah. That is not true. Please, let it stop. I want to appreciate the Nigerian police force. They are doing their work. They are doing their duty. And I want to say, by the grace of God, I know in this issue, they are going to do the right thing as they have always done. I want to thank every one of you who were there, who supported me. I want to also thank those of you who mocked me. Thank you very much. But God will have it. I am out. My name remains Apostle Dr. Kassy Chuku. God bless you all. I love you all from the depth of my life. I want you all to know that the truth is always a winner. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely Sunday service. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay. All of us have the Apostle Kassy are releasing. So now don't hear everything now. The reason why they arrest her. So this matter now still go involve Jeremiah. So and so we will talk this matter today. We just say make we come let una know. Say see the update. Pastor Kassy they don't release her. So we don't know the next target when Jeremiah still get towards Kassy. I heard Jeremiah there for two states. I don't know who the Jeremiah supposed to get factory, making the open company, maybe not be to the buy jet. Open company. That will be the next broadcast we want to do. Not be to the get 3 jet, 4 jet. What do you use? Do open company. If you don't even employ any other people, employ your members. Make your members they work for your company. Employ your members. Only when I go enter a private jet, fly, go diaspora, go pack her. Only parking space when I go pack and put. Not be small money. Money when they use people, members when they there, all of them. Now hungry. Go the gate of the church, you will see beggar full everywhere. People don't feel everywhere. They select this time around, they select where they enter church.
Well.
Who not gallant where nothing enter. If you come from the diaspora, they see your skin or carry go VIP. And so God talk, no. Everybody not the same. So Gele, you go try create time for when we will talk about this Umaro video where they everywhere now because Paito called me. He see the video for my Facebook. Begin the quarrel. And I say, me and you know if you talk or big way you call me I dey work. And you know, say my work now more steady to the drive. I said, I just so you know they steady now, they focus on this thing. Talk. Now I say I will create time.
What you gonna say when you do? Not be better thing Roman return.
So that is why I want me you do broker join that Umaro don't get
to already that one. Tomorrow I dey free.
So maybe for the second broadcast now we will talk that one.
Okay.
To this thing now, this one day, another one still day again.
Let me tell you, when you talk about Abat Obase insulting or calling out Honorable Obede Ihama, the question is, who is Abat Obase? One non-entity that doesn't know his identity. Abat Obase doesn't know his hometown. Yes, in the 2020 gubernatorial election, are you aware that Obaseki and his men were struggling to put Abat in a committee? What was the reason? Oredo people rejected him that is not from Oredo. Ovia rejected him, is not from Ovia. Oredo rejected him. Umuoda rejected him. Ego rejected him. Virtually, the 7 local governments in Edo South rejected Abat Obase. Guess what? He was transported politically to Onwa, and the people of Onwa brought it to our notice, and we fought against it. And Abat Obase was removed from that thing. So he was a floating member with no identity. Ask Abat what local government is he from. Okay. He doesn't have a definite local government. As I speak to you, nobody knows his family in Edo State. Nobody knows the community, the village where Abat Obase comes from or came from in Edo State. And if you look at him, is it not that dirty pig? Abat Obase that can go 3 weeks without bathing. If Abat Obase is time to talk to you, you cannot look at his face. You will put your head at the corner because what is coming out from his mouth is more stinky than a soccer way. So you now look at such a boy and you ask us to give him undue relevance. This video I'm even making, I'm even giving him an attention. Abat Obase is a commercial valueless article. He has no definite position in the market. Now you will ask me, yeah, I know people. I'm happy to speak to you again on issues affecting Obaseki. Again today, Obaseki and his cohort have been led to the gallows of failure. Today, the court has refused to grant the desires of Obaseki and his miniature errand boys. Today, democracy has gotten another feather.
No, voila. Now tomorrow we will play all these videos.
Say the second one.
The second one, okay, yeah, check it. But we want me, but now we need to get download there. So now we will talk about these 2 videos.
Yeah.
Back where? We talk about that. We'll talk about these 2 videos tomorrow. I don't want to play them now because as we they listen, it's something they shock me. So tomorrow we all gather listening to these 2 videos. So now how about security for Edo State? Now we will talk about tomorrow. I believe the first broadcast. Before when I come back, me and Sayiwa may go do part 3 for the last broadcast when we do last. Then at least we not go day late like this. Let's say we'll come out of time. We'll finish on my relax and the man do analyze a video there. So we'll call analyze that way because I know the see the video now. I download that. So I go kind of way. We will talk about that tomorrow. And I'm pleased to everyone who now maybe say, when they see my update, Mona write me in case they see my update again. All this very soon now we will I'll soon call remind Zuzu how far for the 2 million. Because now the 2 million matter, Nira Agwanyi or Yin many message you give followers in it. Don't block my followers. That's why when you watch today broadcast now, You don't quick me. I dey see all comments, but I know they pin am like before. So if you dey comment, I know they pin your comment, or I know they meditate to your comment, make you not too reason now. You get why? Okay, you get why? That they want to focus to my people where they know say they work with, when they will comment, when they encourage the brokers, when they make sense, how to they block them. Now they focus put now. You will see a lot of people now YouTube, all of the con they go. And when you watch Facebook, and you watch. So in case you see any message that so Lakoko say, not mind anybody, or I not send anybody message. Not be me send anybody. So now jealousy and they worry them. So tomorrow broadcast go really be now read dengue. Now it go be. I don't buy big bag of popcorn for tomorrow. Okay, no wahala. No wahala. Go buy big bag of popcorn. Who never buy popcorn, make una go buy or make una wazo you know. Make una go buy because tomorrow na read dengue. Don't mind intro. No, per intro, maybe I feel able to talk to them whether he go fit come join us tomorrow. I go ask per intro whether he go fit come tomorrow. I fit send out a link. Make it join us for the broadcast tomorrow. So that maybe we all analyze the matter when they grant together. Okay, now Martin of Fire. MFM Martin of Fire Ministry. Okay, God bless my brother. Because it's just a boom. Who know I met him, Yeah. I did do my investigation. Because they somehow people don't feel they write me, they don't feel they wait. And I mean, the worst thing to me block them. And the most thing they all they select my people. They already select my people inside. You all they block them. Well, no wahala. So I don't investigate anyway. People I don't see they call one or two people to see let me know what I don't know. So I appreciate every one of you make una sweet dreams. Make una sleep well. So we'll continue for this broadcast tomorrow. When I will get something to use body rub, make una fall. When I carry on, no look she face. Enjoy yourself when you are young. And let people wait there America still day afternoon now. So we wait there for this side. Now sleep, we won't go sleep now. So go use your body rub body. If we still there, go meet the governor of Olakoko. Go tell the governor say you don't come. That's how it be. Your father. No, why you be? That's how it be. Thank you all. See you all tomorrow. And bye for now. Please to everyone who never join my Facebook badge. Make una free join my Facebook badge. If I'm also born wanna free join my Facebook badge. I agree to now. If I domo. Yeah, domo. Yo, domo sir. Yeah, I'm here watching now. Akwe agwa kan kosogele pa ne bana. Akwe do we a chance we me TV ade ni magba we kugbe. Latest 8:30. Water. We'll go away here. Uga here, but it send the Gwena. It send the Gwen. Oma, no sunu. Ogele, Odala can fall with Jan Yakimunare. Okay, okay, Mudiao. A 12, will don't go with Jan. Okay, give my love 5 here now. 5 or 6. So Betiwa do where I'm go here when I know Betiwa leave a contribution with then we kick back. Okay now. Why only rest of boy no mo gbi wina de gbi wina no here ya only America ya ye. Okay, bye bye. You see, because if I say I give her time now, question when go ask, carry me go another direction. So America now 2 the knack. So we they prepare to sleep. See, no, I don't know. Okay, I'm waiting around here in my ya lao. So around 80 with them or 2 though. See the distance. So my people, una bye bye. I will see you tomorrow. I beg una will never join my Facebook badge. Make una try. See they join the Facebook badge. Now that one, now la coco. Why deba? Why don't mind deba? So thank you all. See you all tomorrow.